welcome back. All right. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Twitch. Welcome back to the stream. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Monday. And by the way, happy Memorial Day. Thank you to everyone, and salute to anyone who is in active service or anybody who was in service. Shout out to y'all. Thank you guys so much. Because of you guys are the reason why we are able to do what we do today. So happy Memorial Day to all those who have served and are currently serving. Or is it let me just make sure I say the right one. Oh yeah, it is Memorial Day. Okay, great. So I didn't want to get Memorial Day and Veterans Day mixed up, but also my condolences. This piece of hair. Anyway, my condolences to those families who have lost a loved one during Memorial Day. Not during Memorial Day, but lost a loved one in active duty or whatever it is. So shout out to you guys. Thank you to the military families. So I just want to get that out the way. Welcome to the stream. If you guys had a great weekend, I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you guys had a great day today. Today we got a few things going on. We're going to be working on some artwork for a brand new track that I literally finished yesterday. I did not stream the track at all. I just made it on my own time. So but I am going to work artwork for it. So with that being said, let's just get straight into it. So I'm kind of all over the place because someone was calling me and I'm just trying to make sure everything is working. So a little bit discombobulated, but don't worry, we're going to get back to it, I promise. So let's just go ahead and head into Blender. So I had ChatGPT create a prompt for me, and hold on. The person who called me, I had to text them that I'm streaming, make sure everything's good. But anyway, let me show you the prompt. The prompt is, or not the prompt, but let me show you the photo. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is the photo. I don't know if you guys can see it, but so we're gonna make something similar to that. Probably should have just saved it. Yeah, let's just save the photo. All right, cool. So we gotta make space, literal space. All right. So what's the first thing I'm gonna do? Well, first things first, let's get a camera so we know where we want to be. Let's make the resolution 3000 by 3000. I don't know how, oh, we should just do this instead. Yeah, and the camera up more. I don't know what the scene is yet. I mean, I know an idea of the scene, but I still don't know how it's gonna all end up. So let me just kind of put you off to the side. So I have a little arm room. All right. So we're gonna create a space scene. Already the first thing I'm thinking about is getting my um sky node. Let's go to the shade editor and let's go to world, zoom in, and let's get rid of this. Let's add node sky. Let's do night sky. Right? Let's do night sky. If we go into rendered mode, boom, we have the night sky. However, we don't need, well, maybe, well, I don't know yet. I don't know yet, because we might just make all of this just dark. So, let's make this black. And let's get rid of this. Just make this all spacey. Now, clearly, there's more stars up here, so we kind of want to make it all over the place. So now, space is everywhere. All right. I was about to make the halls on artwork in 2 seconds. You're funny. This is the, I don't know if you saw it, but this is the this is the artwork that I'm working with. I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to, yeah. So I mean, we ain't gonna make something exactly that, but we're going to make something similar-ish. Similar-ish. All right. So first thing I need is a mesh, specifically an icosphere. Make it one subdivision because we're going to be making some kind of particle system here. We'll make this very small. Very small. Like very small. Okay. So, and I guess we'll create another icosphere. Make it subdivision, one subdivision as well. And we will just, we'll put him off to the side, but he's very important. So let's go back to the first icosphere. This is our particle layer right here. Let me just, yeah. And we'll do emitter, which will create that. But we're going to change the render. We're going to do render as object. Then we're going to pick that object. That's going to be icosphere 1. So now we got a bunch of these icospheres. That's what this is over here, you know. So let's go back to this one. And let's scale them down so you can barely see it. I have to sneeze. Hold on. Whew. There we go. There we go. Children, we can give it simple. I don't like how that looks. Or we'll just do none. I could just change the amount of numbers though. Can we do 10,000 particles? Of course we can. All right. Field weights, gravity, let's make it 0 so that particles can just spread out like that. So this is like a really, you know, this is pretty cool, right? Now we have to give it some sort of definition here. I haven't done this in a while, so I may forget certain things. Let's get a force field. What did I use? I think I used turbulence, right? I think I used turbulence. I think I used turbulence. Right? So there's a little bit of turbulence happening. So we can increase the strength if we want to. We can increase the size. We're just gonna mess around until we get something kind of, kind of wonky, something like that. Um, though, let's see, flow. I don't know what happens if we increase the flow. Oh shit! Whoa, whoa, wait, what was that? Oh, that's actually kind of cool if we zoom in. It's like, okay, so flow we can just decrease just a little bit. All right, cool. We like to see that. Strength. Maybe decrease that a little bit. Actually, increase the hell out of the strength. Let me just see what happens. I'm just gonna see what happens. Yeah, that's kind of more. I like the more random it is, the better. Okay, so the flow. Okay, we need to minimize the flow then. Okay, cool. We like that. We could make this a tad smaller and we could increase the particles here. Um let's make this small, like super small, because we're trying to make it look like space, right? And then we have this little, so I know it's kind of non-existent. I know you can't probably see it as well, but once I actually um give it some, I can probably put some lights on it, like give it some emission or something. Uh so let's go to object and let's give it let's give it like a blue. That was so weird. So there, oh, I guess I can probably link. No, this and this. Oh, this is how a node. Duh. Okay. So let's take this guy now and this guy. Am I linking the wrong thing? Yeah, I am. There we go. All right, that's what I was trying to do. So now we got this really cool thing going. Um, again, let's make this smaller, something like that. So obviously we're not going to really see it well. But if we increase the amount, let's say, can we do 100,000? Are you capable of doing 100,000 without breaking? So far, we're still smooth. That looks really cool. I'm surprised how well it can handle it. If we go to render mode, So now you can see. So because there's so many other dots of space around, what we're going to do, just to make sure that this is not blended too much into it, we're going to decrease the amount of stars in the background. So we're just going to, well, we don't have to decrease the scale, we can just decrease the visibility. So we could just make it like this, or and bring the, we can do this. Let's do it like that, so that there's not too many distracting stars, right? Um, let's go to compositor, and let's make sure, let's put, let's bring, turn always on. So whatever we put in the composite, it will reflect in the viewport. Uh, let's put glare in here. Yeah, there we go. That's what we want. That's what we want. We can use streaks. Let me see what bloom looks like. Bloom looks really good. Bloom is pretty good. I like bloom. Now there's that icosphere. If I just hide that from render, we don't have to see it. So we can only just focus on this. All right. So far, so dandy. I like this look. And now here's the only, here's the problem. Well, it's not a problem. It's just, so if I wanted to save this as a mesh, I think I would have to bake it. I don't remember exactly how I did it. So bear with me. I'm gonna figure it out. But right here, I like this look. Um let's see. Let me go back to this. Is that a firework? Who is, that's an animation. Let me go to, oh, you know what though? What I could do, I don't have to do that. I just don't have to do that. What is this? What did my cursor just do? Why am I on sculpt mode? Okay. Let me go back to the emission. Okay. How many frames is this? 250 frames. We can start at, is it negative 250? And end at 250. So, actually, before I do anything, let me go ahead and save it because Blender will crash on me. We'll save it as, I need to give it a code name, so I don't want to release the title of the song yet. We'll call it SWKE. Okay. All right. So it just stays this form throughout the entire thing. That's great. So we don't have to worry about that. So we're just trying to get that. All right, so let's go back to our camera view. Uh, so we can rotate this if it will allow me, or not. Maybe not. Let's try to do it like this. Can we rotate it? Absolutely not. All right, rotating is going to be challenging. So we might as well just, because we are dealing with a lot of particles here, so we might as well just, Oh, also with glare, I like putting a distorted lens, a dispersed lens specifically. I like this little effect here. So it just gives it some more, you know, oomph to the artwork, at least in my opinion. Even if we take the camera and we were to get close to it, like look at that. Ooh, something like that. That's probably good. We don't need to do anything else. Nah, this is not the artwork, but I'm just saying we don't have to do much else with that. So I guess duplicating this would be bad, right? Yeah, probably. All right, so now we could do the icosphere. Yeah, we'll just make it small. Let's keep it like that. All right, we're not going. I can't really move this too much, so um, so we need. I was thinking of like getting some kind of person, so we'll figure that out. And because of that, I'm going to. So I use like Blender kit to get like a human of some sort. The reason why I'm switching over to this camera is simply because, so Blender Kit comes with an array of different models that you select and whatever. And some models are not social media friendly. So just to avoid any kind of situation, I'm just going to find the human and import them in, and we'll switch back to the other camera because we are not risking that. Let's see. This is the same model I used for the Impossible. I could just use him again. Is he rigged though? I don't know if he's rigged. Let me look at the other ones. I could use him. Oh, he's rigged though. Wait, I think I tried to use him once and I couldn't remember if he was easy to use. All right, let's switch back. All right, so this is the model we're working with. Though I don't know because I remember I tried to use him and I couldn't, but we'll see. Okay, he works. He works. Yay. Okay. So let's kind of let's just kind of get him in position. Doesn't have to be perfect. Whoever, someone's lighting fireworks. Sorry. Let's do one of these. His foot looks. Let's do this. Why is his foot looks? His foot looks broken. What the? Hey. All right, let's do that. I feel like I'm making it worse. Hold on. I don't have to go keep going to the camera view. I can just go to the one. Oh, it's when I. Okay. It's when I pull this over. That's what happened. Okay. This guy's looking crazy as hell. Maybe not. Maybe not too high on the. Maybe something like that. All right. All right, let's see. This is just a gist. Zoom out. Also, let's the origin and the mass. Let's look at that as, oh, you can't see him because he has no anything. All right, cool. So let's get back to shader. Let's go back to object. So this is the node for the guy. Let's just kind of bring it up. See if we can make a few changes. All right, so this is the noise texture. Um, Another noise texture. Voronoi texture, which is, I believe, was all the cracks and stuff like that. So is this the color ramp for it? Yep, looks like it. Okay. Oh, that's smart to use a Voronoi as the cracks. That's very smart. So that doesn't do it. All right. Is this the main color ramp? Looks like it. Okay, we're just gonna make this brighter. Oh, we can kind of keep this white. We can make this extremely dark, and we can. I mean, we can put emissions on this too. Let's see. Let's go back to the icosphere. This one. What's this one? This one's gonna be kind of tricky. If we do Let's get a color ramp. And let's go to the color. So now everything's black and white. So now we're gonna go to this HSL, which I'm assuming this stands for hue, saturation, and well, I don't know what the L means. I don't know what the L means, but trying to see if I can do like a multicolored situation. Or because we were to get this icosphere open. There it is right over there. That would mean I would have to create like a layer weight, maybe. Put the facing on this. There we go. That's what I was going for. Ooh, that looks really cool. So that just goes to blue. All the way down goes to red and somewhere in the middle. So let's just see if we can find like a maybe 900, something like that. That looks really cool. All right, we can. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. I wasn't so sure about this artwork, but now we're getting somewhere. Can even increase the strength here. Or no, let's do this. Keep it at 10. We'll go back to compositor. And oh, this isn't even right. Forgot he's not. We'll do like another glare. And we'll do streaks as well. Oh, we'll do high. Oh. Honestly, that really looks good. Okay. Let's go back to shade editor. And let's go back to him. I guess we can. Yeah, that's what I meant. This guy. Uh, do the same thing with this. Just put the color ramp right here. And let's get another layer weight. Uh Color. What about would a mixed color would work? Okay. Put that in the facing. Okay, yeah, it works. I just gotta I gotta pinch everything together like this. Ooh, looking very, you know, intergalactic. Might change that red into something else. Like a purple maybe? Then this blue can be uh, I guess the green can stay. Or should I make this blue, then make this outline red or purple, right? If I do far. Can we add a black? Ooh, that looks better. Not too much light happening, right? Or, wait, what if I get rid of this blue? Take this, make this blue. Make this like purple or something. See, the thing about artwork, it's all based off of what you like. I'm trying to find like a perfect silhouette for this. Wait, is there a way I can like create like a like something like this? Yeah, like a white balance. This person looks like they're made out of glass. Some kind of frosted. Maybe something completely. I like that. You can make them just. Ooh, that's crazy. Nah. Make them a bit smaller. No, we'll keep them this. This gives it like a metallic look. If I were to take this icosphere, if it was still right, and I were to stretch it, how would that look? This looks really cool. I don't care what they say about AI. AI can't do this. Okay. It looks simple enough. Let me see if I can fill out more of those stars in the background. Let's go to the world. It's down here. Not too much, but just a little bit. Go ahead and save that. Um, I think I think that's pretty much the artwork right there. See, my artworks are pretty depending on the song, my artworks I tend to go the simple route. Simplicity is always the key for me. The more simple something looks, even though this looks kind of like complicated, but it's still simpler than what I would normally make. So, but yeah, this is I like this. This is really cool. So, and you know what? I forgot to even turn on ray tracing, but not that I need it because there's no point lamps in the scene at all. So, um, I don't have any volumetrics, so this will be an easy render. Let's see. If we go ahead and render it, render image. For some reason, I can't see. Oh, hold on. Oh, it's because this is off. Yeah, icosphere one has to be on for the render to happen. So let's render it again. We just did it just to get it out the way. And I still don't see it. Wait a minute. Why can't I see this? Because it's hold on, let's go back to the particle thing. Let's give it a not that it not that it even matters. Oh Lord. Yes, it does matter. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that does matter. Okay. Whoa. Come on now. Let me see it. Does that fix it? Yay, it does. That's cool. Although we're missing some reds. So let me keep it going. Keep going. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. I need to bring some reds in here because it's not showing in the final render. So let's fix that. It's icosphere. This is the world. Let's go to object. Oh wait, it's this icosphere. Let's try that. That has a little bit more color going on. It could be the okay. Let's go into it could be the compositor. Dispersion, let's do 0.05 on the dispersion so more colors can come in, and glare. Let's turn it down to 6. So I want to see all that I see in the viewport. Color depth 16, let's try that. Let's see it. Uh, I feel like it's more on the let's bring the red in. Let me give it a sec for it to clear. Maybe. I have no idea what's gonna look like. Okay, it's a bit better. Green down here. Violet, purplish, indigo, blue. You know what though? Let me see something. I can save image as Hold on. Let me just. And let me, do I have Adobe open? Yes, no? I don't think so. Oh, I do have it open. New project, save, boom. All right, let's switch back over. Here we are. Here we are in Adobe. We can make some adjustments here. Uh, so so this is the second time I'm doing artwork on stream. So this is the only post processing I do. And when I create the raw Blender uh, snapshot of the photo, we go in Adobe After Effects to do just a few things. Number one, we're going to, I got an SVG. This thing is my little watermark. Let me give it some color so you can see. So this thing, if you guys are not familiar with my music, or if you are familiar with my music but you've seen it, this thing is my little watermark. As you can see, it has my logo inside of the circle with this thing. I made this thing like years ago. This goes at the very bottom of my artwork at all times. This is like a signature thing I do, which indicates that this is an original song. This is not a remix. It's not on a label or anything. I haven't been on a label before, but just to let you know, this is like a signature Danatronic um self-release, original music, original art, all that stuff. So that's what this does. We're going to take the artwork itself, we're going to duplicate it. We're going to take the second duplicate and we're going to size it down by 1%. So instead of 100, we'll put it at 99. The one behind it, I like to create like this gradient frame that goes around the artwork. How I do that is I'll put a fast box blur on it and make it blurry in the background, which you won't really see anything. But then the next thing I'll do is I'll go to generate and I'll do, is it light burst 2.5? I think so. Something like that. Intensify it. So you can only see like a corner of it, but there, I mean, you won't be able to see it that well. But before we do that, let's put this back at 100 because there is one thing I need to do. For the sake of sakes, I want to get a 4-color gradient blending. We can, let's see, let's add on that's screen saturation. Most likely it's saturation. All right, cool. So this is what's color? Yeah, we like color. Color is pretty cool. Oh, that's just a, what does hue do? This is, yes, you know, that's kind of what we're looking for. But we don't really need yellow. We don't need yellow. Yellow can be in the back. Yellow can be off to the distance. We just need that green. You know what I mean? We can lighten up on this. We can lighten up on the blue. If yellow has to be anything, we'll put yellow in the middle. We can make yellow white. So it kind of stays like a neutral thing. We'll put them in the middle like that. And let's see, we can bring this green. You know, we can make it red if we wanted to. We can do like a red, you know what I'm saying? But then we got to do something with this purple. So what we can counterbalance that? This purple can be a green instead. Yeah, that's, you know, primary colors. We like that. We can put a corner here for the green. Blue can come in this corner. Red can be up top. Look at that. And then white is in the middle. White stays in the middle. White stays in the middle. Just like that. And if we don't like the too much saturation, what we can do is we can double it, right? We can take off the 4-color gradient off of this, and we can create a mask like this. Create like some kind of mask like this, and we can feather this mask in. We can feather it in. Boom. And it just, that looks pretty cool. We can expand the mask like so, so that the rest of the colors can still come in. And we can probably make another mask. Let's see. Oh, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Probably make another mask, right? Mask 2, we're going to subtract, or how are we going to do it? We can invert it. Doesn't do anything. Difference, no. Intersect, no. Oh, okay. So you press add and you invert it. So what that does is, so the original artwork, we have these multicolored RGB kind of disbursement around the artwork. So I kind of want to keep that. So we can keep the mask expansion to like right here maybe, and then we will feather it in as much as we can. So boom. So we can keep it like that, and that's the artwork right there. We got some good old-fashioned colors going around just to give it a little bit of brightness. Okay, so now that we do that, we can take these two. Let's composite these. We'll call it final art, right? So then we'll take this and we will, we know because it's so dark, we don't really need a border around this one because the edges are so dark. Like if I were to take, let's see, if I were to go to effects Now we're to go to light burst, right? I'd have to make like intense light. But wait, can the rays? What about the rays? Oh, okay. We can do this. Make intense rays. Yeah, we can do that. But this isn't going to be the final look. See this? We'll take the light burst off of it. This will have it. This won't. Transform. Scale of 99. So that will create its own border, just waiting for this to load. I'll put it in a quarter. Yeah, this is what I mean. So correct. Oh, but I also have to do a blur, fast box blur, and blur everything together like that. See, that's a more proper border. That looks better. And in terms of light ray, we can make it, we don't need to make it that intense. We can turn the intensity down a little bit. Honestly, that's pretty good. Let's go to full resolution. Boom. Yep. And I'm going to put the title of it. I'll put the title of it off stream because I don't want to reveal the title of this one yet. So that's the artwork. That's pretty much, it's so simple. It's not even, sometimes when you want to create art, you don't have to know how to do a whole lot of stuff. You could just do like very small things, and you can come out with like the most complex looking design by using the most simplest things possible. But yeah, I really like this artwork. It's really dope. So it's somewhat close to the original. Let me show you guys again. Close to the original of what this was, because this was the ChatGPT prompt, or at least the artwork that I gave it. And although it's not as powerful and out of nowhere, I didn't want all that to be in the artwork. I want it still to be simple. So, but it was close enough. I like it. I like how it looks. All right. So that's artwork. Next thing we're going to do is we got some stuff to react to. We got 3 videos to react to. One is we're going to react to, I already have the video uploaded. We're going to react to MKBHD, Marquez Brownlee, why Apple, Samsung, and Google need each other. We got that to react to. We also have our new AMP video that we have to react to. They dropped like a few days ago, or yesterday or 2 days ago. Can't remember. And then we have a Cenat live to react to. It's the I believe it's the stream where people snuck out of the streamer university to go to either to go to a party or to create a party. I don't know, but just those 3. So let's go ahead and switch back over. I already have this queued up and ready. Quality, goated. Yep. All right, let's see.
Apple and Samsung hate each other, but they also need each other in a real way. So I was looking at this random YouTube short the other day. It was comparing like the S25 Ultra to the iPhone 16 Pro. And one of the top comments reminded me, most people don't actually realize that Samsung makes the displays for the iPhone. So yeah, Samsung, who has their own line of smartphones with high-end OLED displays.
How funny that you have beef with another company that also supplies you a few things for your product. Like that don't make no sense, but all right.
place makes the high-end OLED displays of their rival, the iPhone. And this is at the top of my list of fascinating company relationships where the economics more than outweigh the public rivalry. Now, the high-end OLED iPhones typically have several suppliers. Sometimes LG chips in a little bit, sometimes some others, but it's mostly Samsung because they're the one display company that can reliably supply these high-quality screens at a massive scale with the quality that's up to Apple standards for the iPhone. Now, it's funny, if you were hearing this for the first time and you were thinking, if you were Samsung and Apple came up to you and they're like, hey, we're back, we want to buy 100 million new OLEDs for our brand new iPhone Air, whatever, and it's got to have this amazing high brightness and perfect color calibration. If you were Samsung, what if you just said, no, yeah, we won't sell you the screens? Then suddenly Apple has a supply chain crisis on their hands and they have to use worse quality displays, and suddenly Samsung screens are way better, so everyone buys Samsung phones, and then Samsung wins, right? But it's not that simple. And that's really entirely just because of the economics. Samsung makes so much money selling displays, millions and millions of screens to Apple for the iPhone. And so the theoretical amount more Samsung phones they could sell if they sabotage the iPhone displays would just not nearly make up for the amount of money they lose if they don't have Apple as a customer anymore. Fun fact, Samsung came out with the Galaxy S8 in 2017. But you know what they made even more money from than the Galaxy S8? The iPhone 10. Because they sold so many hundreds of millions of iPhone 10 displays to Apple that it actually made them more money as a company. Apple needed roughly 180 to 200 million OLED panels for the iPhone 10. So of course they keep doing it, despite being competitors for the exact same customer. This dynamic has been real for a number of years now, but there are rumors it may eventually come to an end if Apple were to, say, switch to micro LED displays for a new iPhone and have to find a new supplier. That could be tough for Samsung. Kind of the same way that when Apple switched to their own design chips for Macs and stopped using off-the-shelf Intel chips, that was tough for Intel. But for now, money talks. But here's another partnership that has surprised some people: Apple and Google. And this is one that's been in the news a bit lately because the power of defaults is very, very powerful in the tech world. Most average people don't really change their default. They don't even know how to change the default. So on a super popular mass market product like the iPhone, any third-party services that get chosen as a default automatically inherit millions of users. And they kind of set the tone for that experience for all those people. It's very powerful. Think about ChatGPT being plugged into Apple Intelligence, or even back in the day when YouTube was an included app on that iPod Touch and the old iPhone. Remember that?
I remember that. Yeah.
Am I getting old? Anyway, you know how when you open up Safari on the iPhone, you got that bar at the bottom that says search or enter website? And so if you start typing a search query, Google search suggestions automatically start popping up. And then you hit go, and it takes you to a Google search page. That's some pretty powerful real estate for Google. Yeah. That could have theoretically been a Bing or Yahoo search. It turns out Google has been paying Apple $20 billion every year to stay the default search engine in Safari on the iPhone.
Do you know how do you know how much money that is? That's a lot to pay 20 billion every year just to stay as the primary search engine for Safari. That is so much money. That is, but you know what though? I prefer, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people like me would rather prefer Google as its main search engine, because I remember using Bing and Yahoo, and it wasn't the same. First of all, the UI was terrible at the time. This was back in early 2010s, maybe late 2000s. And the UI was terrible. It was just it the color coordination of the site is jarring. I'm so used to Google's color codes and the UI. It's you know, it's more user friendly, it's more welcoming and inviting. And although that sounds very tacky, but it's true. people use the tech that best suits them from a user friendly standpoint, a color coordinated standpoint, and just overall just performance standpoint. So Google is what checks off all those boxes compared to other search engines. And there might be better search engines out there, but I mean, I haven't seen them. So
Just for that, $20 billion. And because it's one of the most popular phones in the world, and there's millions and millions of searches going through, all of those searches are now Google searches because they paid to be the default. And that's a partnership both companies have been willingly participating in for years because it's a no-brainer for both of them. For Apple, well, I mean, that's a pretty easy one. You just get a free $20 billion every year to keep it the way it is. People expect Google search. Great. For Google, well, that helps them secure their spot as number one by not allowing others to be the default there, and people aren't really changing the defaults very often. So that's millions and millions of searches for them. But this could all soon be getting thrown away because in the US Justice Department's trial against Google, they've argued that, this is anti-competitive behavior. This is monopolistic behavior. Apple and Google's net profits last year were both around $100 billion, which is, ridiculously huge numbers. But think about that. $20 billion of that just came right off the top for Google and added right to the bottom line for Apple, just to be the default for search in Safari. Those are huge percentages. Now, both companies in court are, downplaying how big of a deal this is, and I think both would happily keep these agreements in place since it's such a win-win. I think about this a lot. What if they just stopped? What if that payment stopped? And I think there are basically three distinct things that could happen here. One, which I think is the most likely, is nothing changes. Like they just continue to have Google as the default search anyway, and it's fine because when you go to search something in Safari, you probably meant to Google it. I think it would be kind of weird if it suddenly was Bing or Yahoo search every time. I guess technically they could.
Plus, even if Google isn't the default anymore, there are people who probably use Chrome. Like they'll probably just use the Chrome app and use that as their web browser instead of just going on Safari. Because I know there's a few people who use Apple that just completely hates Safari. They can't stand Safari, so they'll just use Chrome instead. And if you're like desktop kind of person, especially those who have built, well, I guess PCs wouldn't have Safari in there, but I guess Mac people can use like Open Opera RX, whatever that web browsing software that I see people use all the time. If you can get it on Mac, then they'll probably use that over Safari. But either way,
immediately change it. Okay, the money's gone. Google's not paying to be the default anymore. Maybe it could jump straight to like ChatGPT or something like that. They have been working with OpenAI. Maybe
that'd be
that
cool.
becomes an expanded part of their partnership, although then maybe again it's kind of illegal. But three, and maybe this is the most interesting one, there's a contingent of people who believe that Apple could deploy their own search product in place of Google's, their own Apple search engine. And enough of those people work for Google that's actually the reason why Google struck this deal in the first place, is because they believed that Apple making their own search engine would be such a big threat to Google that they needed to do this. So they called it a code red. They saw that search.
I ain't gonna lie. If Apple, somewhere in the future, if Apple decide to say, you know what, because Apple is slowly progressing to become a in-house company. They started off with their chips by getting rid of Intel and starting using their M series chips to further keep track and decide how much power a chip can have, and they can take it even further and further they in terms of performances they want. And then, maybe if Apple decide, like he said, if they decide to do micro displays and find a new supplier, well then that takes Samsung out of the water, right? And that would suck for Samsung, because that's a lot of money that they're making by just selling them those things. And if that's no longer a part of if Apple's no longer a buyer, then that's a huge dip in the revenue, like maybe 30%, if anything. And cameras, all that stuff. If Apple created their own Apple search engine, and if it looks anything like how whoever animate, like if it looks anything like how they animated it.
Believed that Apple making their own search engine would be such a big threat to the search engine.
Like if it looks anything like this, right? I ain't gonna lie, that would be kind of lit. That would be kind of fire, because Apple's integrated idea of their UI and how simplicity, because that's all they're about, is simplicity. Simplicity, sleek, simple. Okay? Simplicity, sleek, and simple. The three S's, right? If it's anything like this, yeah, Google would be in trouble. Because again, a lot of people use certain things, especially with technology, based off of the looks of it, the UI, the color coordination of it, and the performance. And if anything we know about Apple, whether you love them or hate them, when they create products and create an ecosystem that connects these products, they have some of the best working ecosystems I've ever seen. And I'm an Apple guy. Now, here's the thing. I'm not saying Apple is the best thing in the world, obviously. I'm not oblivious to other great phones like Samsung, the S25 Ultra, great phone, fantastic phone. Pixel, great phone, right? But if we're just talking about performance and we're talking about how well something works together, the ecosystem that I would willing to bet on is an Apple ecosystem. So, yeah, it would be game over if they made their own search engine.
And enough of those people work for Google that's actually the reason why Google struck this deal in the first place, is because they believed that Apple making their own search engine would be such a big threat to Google that they needed to do this. So they called it a code red. They saw that searches from Apple devices at the time accounted for over half of Google's search business, and they couldn't afford to
Wow.
lose that. If Apple made their own search product, they could take half of their business. But yeah, obviously this is still developing, but
And that's another thing. If Apple decides to make their own search engine and Google's just out of the business, and the fact that 50% of all of Google business came from all of people who use Apple's using Google's engine, then it's like Google will go out of business. I mean, Google's I think it's $1 trillion company. So it wouldn't necessarily go out of business, but ugh, that's a huge hit. That's a huge hit financially. And there was another point I was going to say to that. Oh, and that would be a huge monopoly on Apple. Like Apple would be a huge monopoly with that.
fascinating that Google search actually has decently real competition now. I know I've been using ChatGPT a lot lately,
Same.
and I've been talking a lot also on the Waveform podcast about how I've been using Gemini on my phone a lot lately and getting real value out of it. So for knowledge searches and for things that are a little bit more in depth, yeah, I do that over a Google search kind of every single time. But for now, yeah, money still talks. So then one more that's been fascinating me a lot recently, Google and Samsung. So Samsung makes smartphones, obviously, like we've talked about, Samsung Galaxies. Google also makes their own smartphones, the Pixel lineup of phones. Now, besides the already obvious fact that the Samsung phones run Android, which is made by Google, there's also this really weird trend lately. I don't know if you've noticed this, but I'll be watching a Google event and they'll be demonstrating a new Android feature, but they'll use a Samsung device instead of their own Pixel devices. Have you seen this? I always figured as long as Google has their own devices, surely they'd use them at every opportunity for all their own events. It's perfect promo. And yet, here they are, 9 minutes into the 2024 Made by Google event, when they're doing a demo of a new Gemini conversational feature on a Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. This is 15 minutes before unveiling their own new Pixel phone on the same stage in that event. Just
That's
earlier
kinda
this
crazy.
week on a pre-IO live stream, they did it again. 10 minutes in, they start a Gemini live chat demo, and they do the whole thing on a Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, and they called it out by name and everything. And that's before waiting until the end of the event to do a little product showcase talking about how many other Android phones are awesome that exist, including their own Pixel 9a. What gives? What are they doing? So this one's a little less cut and dry than just one of them is paying the other, therefore you see the appearance, but in a very real way, again, they need each other. They're very intertwined. So we'll see this all the time. New Android features will debut on Samsung phones right alongside Pixel phones. Remember Circle to Search? The debut of that feature was on the Samsung Galaxy S24 at the exact same time as Google's own Pixel 8. And Google also announced Wear OS 3 with a Samsung partnership. There are often little features that get announced from Google that start with a little window of exclusivity on a Samsung phone, or even sometimes it's Samsung that announces them. So it's very clear that they have some sort of working partnership. And so I think Samsung needs Google because, obviously Google Android, it's the spine, it's the backbone of what they're building off of. It's the Play Store, it's the Google services. They've built a very powerful money-making product around a Google core. But Google needs Samsung because Samsung smartphones are the representation of Android phones for way, way more people. In North America alone, Samsung has something like 5 times the market share of Pixel phones. Pixel phones are a couple percent, but they're growing. But most of the world knows that this is how you get Android in your pocket. And so this is the conduit for distributing Google services throughout the world. Now, that's not to say there's no money exchanged. Of course, there still is. Court documents always reveal the truth of what's happening. And sure enough, Google started paying Samsung, quote, enormous sums for Samsung to pre-install Gemini on the S25s, among other things. Money still talks. But yeah, all these things are worth keeping an eye on in 2025. Just some thoughts I had that I would share to sort of keep in the back of your head. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Yeah, there it is. I mean, this is it's amazing how there's so much competition in the whole tech world that people don't really realize behind closed doors that all of them need each other because it is a supply chain. If you think about it from an economic standpoint, it's a supply chain, right? Apple needs great screens. That's where Samsung comes in. Samsung, uh, you know, needs Google's software here and there for like featured software and stuff like that. Google needs Apple so that they can always stay as number one on the search engine and so far and so forth. And that's money traveling everywhere. It's a supply chain. The minute one of the companies decides to drop out of the chain, then the rest of the chain goes. Because if Apple were to say, you know what, Samsung, I don't need your screens no more because we can make our own and they're better. Google, we don't need your searches no more because we can make our own search engine and it's integrated with ChatGPT and it's 1,000 times better. Well, guess what? Samsung just lost about 30% of their revenue. Google lost 50. That's not good. And that's when Apple will really become like a monopolized company for sure. So just to keep everything in balance, there has to be a chain of things that make sure that the competition stays active. You can't have somebody who just constantly stay at the top, no matter what a company does to create something magnificent and cutting edge technology. This company up here will always remain at the top. So it's a healthy balance of money being evenly distributed, right? But I'm not gonna lie though, if Apple do pull that trigger, because like I said, Apple is slowly but surely turning into a everything in-house company. So they already started with their chips. They already started with, well, before they started with their chips, they started with recycling all old iPhones, iPads, all these old metals and alloys and all that stuff, and using that to recreate the newer products so it's 100% less waste and 100% more recyclable stuff, right? So it started with that. Then they got rid of Intel and started making their own chips. And then now I could probably see them in the next few years, them making their own displays. Um, in terms of search engine, I don't know, but I will say this though, if Apple decides to buy ChatGPT, because I know they have it integrated with iPhone 16 with Siri. I know they have it integrated with it, but if they decided to buy it all together, and make ChatGPT the new Siri, then that would be game changer for Apple users, right? But then that will also be taken away from other users, Android users, because ChatGPT is a um, universal app, right? And it's a website too. So, people who have Google phones or Samsung phones or any kind of Android phones would no longer have access to this thing if Apple were to buy it, which will also make it more monopolized company. They would have to rely on something like Gemini, because even though Gemini is built in Samsung devices and a standalone free, I think it's a built-in, it's also built in Pixel phones as well, but it's also an app that you can download. So everybody in the world would have to use Gemini if you don't have an Apple device, while people with Apple device will only be able to have access to ChatGPT. So it's crazy. People, we don't really think about stuff like this. All right, next we're gonna do AMP Extreme Pictionary. They dropped this a few days ago, and this is only 1630. So let's see.
Welcome to AMP Extreme Pictionary.
Hold on. Let's get ourselves situated first, Davis. All right, let's switch over. Boom. Let's go.
Welcome to AMP Extreme Pictionary. Today we're going to be seeing who can draw the best with the help of Microsoft Copilot.
Are they getting bigger every time?
What the is this?
A bullet, an airplane, it's a dildo.
Hell no.
Oh my, oh!
They cheating, bro.
This is not fair! They're trying to rage bait you. He's trying to rage bait you.
Huh?
Draw!
Are you not entertained?
Let's see what
To
this
decide
is.
teams, we're going to have a drawing contest, and Copilot will rank them 1 through 5, best to worst. The top 2 will be on the same team, and the bottom 3 will make up the other team.
Everybody draw a horse. Easy. Horse, here we go. A horse?
Horses don't stop, they keep going.
I got the horses in the bag.
A horse low-key hard to draw. Does a horse have a dick?
What the fuck are you drawing?
Why would Agent ask that? I swear, bro.
I got the horses in the bag.
A horse low-key hard to draw. Does a horse have a dick?
Every time, it never fails. Agent always got such shit to say.
What the fuck are you drawing? Hey, he does can't draw. Time.
Oh, I'm not, you a dragon instead.
Oh, hell no.
Hey, this isn't bad though, Chris. Copilot, can you please rank these drawings from 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5?
Starting from the best. Davis. This drawing has a simple yet expressive style with a clear, forced profile. Duke. This one has a classic profile view with some nice detail on the mane. Chris. This drawing is playful with a bit more detail, showing some creative flair. Agent. Same concept. A very minimalistic approach, but it has some charm. Kai, last on the list, but adds a unique concept with the horns.
Are you kidding me? Let's be real, bro.
It's artistic
This is a
expression.
sock-
It's artistic expression.
At least I get last.
Mine's the only one that
I ain't gonna lie. I would much rather Chris's drawing over Davis, because Davis, what the hell is that?
Copilot, do you think Davis is attractive?
I'm not here to judgment looks. Everyone's got their own vibe, and that's cool with me.
With our team selected, it's time to compete in the Extreme Pictionary series. There are 7 rounds, and the first team to win 4 rounds will win the grand prize, a medieval portrait of the winning team painted by an actual artist.
By who?
Da Vinci, yeah.
Leonardo?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Our first round is just a normal game of Pictionary, but the rounds will get crazier as we progress.
I want you to start off strong, bro.
I'll start off strong. That's no problem.
We nominate Chris.
No, come on. Why am I getting out? I was second.
Come on, you're the only one that stands a chance for us, dude.
Go!
Come on, say I like my drawings and stuff.
I like your drawing, bro.
I
Bro, love language is words of affirmation.
I just wanted some words of
Like,
affirmation.
For real, am I right, Kai, or what?
Am I right, guys?
To decide what to draw, we're going to ask Microsoft Copilot what to paint at the beginning of each round.
Can you give me something to draw for a game of pitch? How about drawing a time machine? Okay.
Oh my.
Oh
my
my
God,
God,
that was
good
goodness.
aim. You dumb bitch. That's what you get.
That's what you get.
3, 2, 1, go!
Beach.
I didn't mean.
The sky, the American flag,
A pond.
Let me do it like this.
Pond. Hurry up,
Hurry up.
Duke has a whole city skyscraper built, bro.
See a red square. A turtle.
A log?
Igloo.
Just chill. I got you. I got you.
Clock tower. A watch. United Kingdom. A whistle.
Buzz down roll the avalanche?
Come on, come on, come on.
Nah, this is like the best way to like really describe.
Draw!
Huh?
Draw!
Do
This
something,
is
bro.
like
What's wrong
per-
with
this
you?
is
Oh my
like
God.
perfect.
Well, we don't know it, so keep drawing.
Is that a watch?
No. Hold on. Just chill. Just chill.
Oh, I got some.
I understand it now.
Okay, so it has some sort of clock in it, clearly.
What the hell am I looking at?
No.
Century,
Hold on.
decade, millennia, future.
It got.
Time machine.
Yeah!
Now this is a hot tub time machine, really.
Of course
But
it
it's
is.
from the movie Hot Tub Time Machine.
That's good.
But-
That's good.
Why
That's
not
good.
just draw right?
That's good.
Yeah, I ain't know how to draw that.
I don't know how to draw a time machine. Well, I would draw people going inside of it.
I ain't know what to draw.
Nah, you smart, bro. Harvard, bro. That's what I'm talking about. New York education.
Team Kai, Chris, and Agent take round 1. For round 2, we're going even larger with these 10-foot canvases and
Good
giant
Lord.
paintbrushes.
Hey, are they getting bigger every time?
I'm about to fry you, boy.
That's
I'm about
crazy.
to pick you up, boy.
Nah, that's wild.
Let's see what Co-Pilot recommends for us to draw now.
How about drawing a treasure chest or a vintage camera?
Are you ready?
We ready.
We
ready.
So what? We
Ready.
What the f?
Oh, yeah.
Nice remix.
2, 1, go!
Road,
Okay, look. I know how to do this.
sunset,
All right, talk to me.
I'm make it real easy, okay?
All right, boom.
I'm make it real easy.
target,
Just look.
treasure.
Yeah. Oh!
chest.
Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. Nigga.
What?
Oh my fucking God. Nigga. Oh my
Look
fucking
what he
God.
drew. Look what he drew. Look what he
Oh
drew.
my gosh. Oh
The fact that he got it.
gosh.
Wait,
Bro, I
no.
play too much fucking pirate games to know better.
Yeah.
Can we say
Yeah, no.
I'm asking.
No.
I
He cheated.
would've got it anyway.
No, I'm asking for future.
This right here.
No.
You said,
no, I'm asking because
I said,
Defense
oh.
marks the
And he
spot.
like- he said
Everybody
treasure
knows
draw?
that, man. It's like a losing by 50 points saying the ref lost
Shut
the
your
game.
dumb.
Well, you
Hey,
lost by 50,
keep moving.
man.
Keep moving.
we asking.
Nah,
because 2 times in a
dog.
row.
You
Nah,
can't
Doug.
make sounds, bro.
You can't?
Nah.
You just did that.
Nah.
They trying to rage bait you. He's trying to rage bait
Bro,
you.
sit down, bro.
Yo, sit down, bro. Like
You
that.
can't make sounds, bro.
He just made a sound.
He
No.
didn't. He was sneezing.
2-0 with Kai, Chris, and Agent scoring their second victory. For round 3, we've decided to change up the canvases even more.
What the?
The guys
What
are
is
gonna have to
going
paint
on?
on the backs of 2 hairy dudes.
Oh, what are you telling Co-Pilot? He said, give me something simple to draw.
He's trying to cheat.
I'm doing this.
How the fuck you gonna draw that?
Duke decided on a rocket in a bottle, and Agent chose a castle in a snow globe.
Ha! I'm ready. How you guys doing today? I'm Agent Zero. Nice to meet
How
you
you
guys.
doing? What's your name? Thomas.
Vince.
Andy and Bob. Got you.
3, 2, 1, go!
This ought to be good.
Water. It's a dildo.
Hell no.
A rocket. A snow globe.
You're not done. Keep going.
Come on.
What?
You keep going. I know what you chose. Keep
You
going.
gotta do the specific thing
Yes.
too? Okay. There's a second part to it.
Ornament.
So it's rocket related.
A fun snow globe.
Okay. A rocket in the bottle.
Oh.
I like that right there.
A castle.
I like that right there.
A castle
Y'all
inside
got
of a.
bailed out though, realistically.
No,
bro.
no, look,
my
look.
God.
Look,
What'd he say? What's his guess?
a rocket in a bottle. I put my bottle and I put my
That's a
dick
dick in a bottle.
in the bottle in your mouth. Ah. When he said rocket ship, I said,
Cheating.
Exactly, yeah.
Thank you guys for allowing us to use your backs.
Hey, you low-key gotta win this one right here.
Yeah, we got to.
Davis locks in the first point for his team.
Good
Oh, it's
job.
back to Chris. Oh my gosh.
You won the last one.
Oh, I'm going against Chris.
Now for round 4, Chris
Wild.
and Davis will be drawing something that Co-Pilot recommends.
All right, let's get some more options, shall we?
In this round, Chris and Davis will have to make their drawings using the items in this shopping cart as their team's guests from 20 feet above.
That sounds like a fun challenge. Chris, get ready to sketch some fluffy, drifting clouds. Davis, time to see if you can capture the perfect key.
Let's go. Countdown. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Oh! Smiley face.
You know you can open up the packages, right?
Yeah.
Rainbow! Question mark.
A mess.
He said a mess.
Your room.
Soul.
Okay.
A car!
What?
There we go. Yeah, you see? Come on now. He should have been smart enough to figure.
I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't have picked a cloud because that is such a deformed shape. Because it could literally be any. A cloud could literally be anything. You can create, like right there, that's a cloud. You know what I'm saying? Like,
A rocket ship!
Look like a dick. All right, start thinking about things in this shape. Come on.
Come on.
That doesn't
Come
look
on,
like
y'all.
anything.
Ring.
No.
Ring light.
No.
Got a peanut.
Huh?
A peanut.
No. Okay.
How could I? How could I?
A diamond ring!
I was
Damn well, that don't look like nothing, man.
It's actually.
Do something else, bro. That's not working.
Oh yeah, I'm cooking now. I'm trying to cook now.
Bet. Yeah. You know, I'm up here and you all the way down there.
Come on, it's essential. It's essential, huh?
This is what it is. But what amount of drawing it goes into, okay?
you're missing the stem of the
No,
key.
no,
Just
no.
make the
But
stem.
it is
Chris, shut the fuck-
something in that area. I've got. I
What
can't.
goes into this? What goes into this?
Huh?
Soap.
Soap?
Yeah. Now it's about to be easy.
Hold on. Hold on.
What goes into this?
Hold on.
You can tell what this is.
Davis is doing it.
Oh, then maybe
Why is
this
Davis making a
Maybe this
house?
is impossible.
You can tell what this is?
A house. A key.
Got him!
Bingo! Boom!
Chris, look at what Davis did, bro.
Like, bro, Chris, how the f you standing inside of it?
What is it?
Cloud.
Bro said cloud is an essential. I can't stand Chris.
With the score now tied up, it'll be Kai versus Duke in the next round. It's time for co-pilot to recommend another drawing.
Kai, get ready to sketch an intriguing door. Duke, time to bring a candle to life.
He's too easy.
For this round, Kai and Duke will be using 12-foot-long paint rollers to
Oh my
create their
Lord.
image on a canvas hung from the ceiling.
Hey, you know what's so crazy? Are you gonna be able to reach that?
What?
See, you gotta put it up.
Yeah, you might have to lower that, gang.
You got the extendo.
All right, come on, Duke. Somebody count us down. Watch out, watch out, watch out.
All right, don't get none on yourself, gang.
Oh, my. Oh!
Watch out. A road.
Oh, it's skipping.
Red.
It's cool. I'm gonna assume it's straight. Window.
Okay.
A barn.
You need some more ink, my boy.
A door.
Yes!
Oh.
Door.
Is it door?
Yeah, a door. Yes!
Hey,
That was pretty good.
A door. I let him have the door.
What a fucking door, huh?
Well, I was bopping and weaving the paint and
The score currently stands at 3-2, and if Agent can beat Davis here, his team will win the series.
To seal your victory, go for something bold, Agent 00. A suitcase will maximize your victory potential. Davis, strategic analysis points to your mailbox as your optimal subject.
For this round, each artist will have to draw on a canvas that's attached to a moving golf cart.
Y'all ready?
Yes.
All right, word.
Count down.
3, 2, 1, go. Davis, go. Go, nigga. Okay.
a bullet,
Nope.
an airplane,
Nope.
a purse, a bag, a briefcase.
Yep.
A briefcase.
Yep.
Mailbox.
Wow.
Got it. I literally said briefcase.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
That's not what yours is. Yours is a suitcase.
Stupid.
fucking idiot.
What the f is this? You knew this was the mailbox.
Yes.
What you talking about? Y'all would do the round again?
What the hell? Why would we do the round again?
You gotta think, that's not good entertainment, bro.
Oh.
Like, we're trying to entertain. We want them to leave.
y'all entertain. Y'all entertain.
Nah, they not entertaining enough.
Are you not
Bro, no.
entertained?
It used to be more entertaining. They've been
you
going
talking
fast.
about?
I feel like that was the problem. Like the carts
Matter of
weren't.
fact, I know your bitch is entertained.
Why did water get on my
Believe me,
eyebrow?
entertained. Don't sit here and try to gaslight me like he trying to do. You liking this shit.
It's fine. We'll catch up.
For the 7th and final round, the teams will have 2 minutes to draw a boat, but only using paintball guns from 15 feet away.
Once
Oh,
2 minutes
Lord.
is up, paintball down, and then we have to use the
Co-pilot.
good old handy dandy co-pilot. So you know what I'm saying. Not only see if it can recognize what has been drawn by the artist, but if it can both, then we go to whose is the best out of the two. You ready? You down?
I'm gonna shoot Agent to distract their team. You gonna shoot the
I'm gonna shoot Davis in the eyes. He's going blind today.
Hit the top left corner. Okay. And make us a half sun.
You do that. You do that. You do that.
Chris, we're gonna do this. Agent's gonna do this. Then we're all gonna
What's Chris doing? The lion?
He can't do the flag. He's a little slow.
I guarantee you, Chris will shoot.
Someone's gonna cheat.
Okay, you ready?
We got 2 minutes. Okay.
Goodness gracious, this is so bad. You're cooking, Duke. You're cooking.
Okay, stop.
Okay.
Oh, they're doing good.
Why are you shooting up?
That's not me.
Are they tapping to yo, Kai? I bet. Hey, stop! Hey, stop! Hey, they cheating.
I got that over.
Hey!
What are you talking about? Hey, shoot it. Shoot it. Nah, let it go. Shoot it. Hey, they
Well,
wildin'.
there goes that.
They were cheating, bro.
No, you
What
was
you
not.
cheat? Watch
They
it.
was cheating,
This is
bro.
not fair.
What? Shut up.
That's
Whoa,
time.
hey, safety guy. Safety guy. See, did you see that? There gotta be negative points. Bro, what the f did we make, bro?
Leave it like that.
Submarine.
That looks like
Submarine.
that looks like a boat, bro.
It look like a boat to me. It's just a boat that's damaged.
Duke was low key or was about to win that. All he had to do was just, you know what I would have done? What I would have done, instead of all 3 of them shooting at the same time, or the 2, whoever, I would have had one person do their part first, then the other one do their part, and then the final person do their part.
Yo, hold on. Actually,
Duke almost made his boat until Agent shot at him.
Stop. What you do?
They cheating, bro. Hey, them cheating, bro.
no, we didn't, bro.
That's a
Davis pointed a gun at me. I was in fear for my life. I was so afraid. I didn't know how to operate. I couldn't compete properly because I was fearing for my life. Had I not had these on, I probably would have died. This is a moment of truth, Chris.
Hey, so how does it feel to know that you guys lost?
No,
To the undefeated duo.
Yo, co-pilot, which of these 2 paintings resembles most like a boat? The image on the left or the image on the right?
The image on the right resembles a boat more closely.
That was y'all 2 drawing. I ain't gonna lie. Lose. That was y'all 2. Y'all did that.
That's why.
There's them 2 right there. No, let me move out of there. That was them.
Let's move this way.
Yo, co-pilot, does this individual
No.
look sad?
No, it's wrong.
Yo,
I didn't
co-pilot.
paint that. I didn't paint that.
Yo,
That was them. That was
co-pilot.
them 2.
Should I shoot this individual with a paintball gun?
Oh, I thought he was shooting at someone.
This is where the win circle is.
Loser!
And now, let's see the portrait of the winners drawn by a professional.
If you want to download Copilot, the link is in the description, man. Go ahead, download the app. We're on the road to 8 million. Man, hit that subscribe button if you're new. We'll see you next week.
Goodbye.
Bye.
That was a good video. That was really good. All right. Last video we're going to react to is Cenat Live. They snuck out of Streamer University. All right. I know I'm a bit late because this was uploaded yesterday, but hey, we're here. So let's take a gander at this. Come on.
Professor, don't call me. Don't call me. Professors, don't call me. Professors, don't call me. Police is. CB, get in here ASAP. CB. CB, get in here ASAP. CB, get in here ASAP. Police, 2 cop cars. We got the location. We got the drop. How the f you think? How the f you think you gonna throw and not get backdoored, stupid? Huh? How the you think you gonna throw some backdoor? How the you think you gonna throw some and not get backdoored, dummy? We at streaming university. Everything is live, dummy. Lock our doors. Nobody leaves. Yo, tell Daniel switch IRL. Huh? Lock our door. Nobody leave. Tell Daniel switch IRL. Lock all doors. All right. Dummy. Bree took 300 off you to get backdoored, dummy. That 300 is on this side.
Yo, change the address.
You just invested into the mafia. Thanks for the donation, DDG. Love the content. Janitor sent evidence, by the way. Stupid. Janitor sent evidence.
Caught in 4K is crazy. Oh my goodness.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. What's the hold up?
I think we got a glitch. Hold on. Give me like 2 seconds.
That's a crazy monitor setup he got over here.
Bro, you said it was ready.
Yeah, it was.
OJ there. Wow. Who else? Chow, who else? Nah, tell him to get lit. Look at these thugs.
Oh, wow. What are they at a bar or something?
How you feeling, man?
Agent's there too. India Love is there.
Yeah.
I like how Ray's just chilling.
No.
Seems like Rakai is still in the building.
That's crazy.
Yo, that's wild. Tylil finding out that guy's watching. Oh. What happened to the audio? Did the audio just cut out? Where's the audio?
Last day.
Oh,
Go with
there we
Kaya in
go.
her dorm, right? She's in her dorm.
Kaya is not. You know.
Lala in her dorm, right?
You know good and damn well Kaya is not in her dorm.
Arky in his dorm, right? Funny Mike in his dorm, right? I'm waiting. Screenshot chat.
Right.
Sirens on,
Get the
shut this
ends.
motherfucker down. ASAP.
Uh-oh.
Spotted.
He's on the
See you in the
move.
police car, right?
He's on the move.
Start the sirens early. Cuddy, you in the truck? Say last time, I'm gonna go in the police car. Come on, get it. Go on, we ain't playing no games. Sirens on the whole time. Come on. Let's go, come on. Wait.
The one time you are in the police car, but you're not in trouble.
Yeah, let's get it. Mm-hmm.
There's a tight squeeze in the back.
Let's get there. They said I'm black.
I'll show the lights.
Oh no, it was a lag. We're good, they said. I'ma show y'all. Welcome to Streaming University. Welcome to Streaming University.
Yeah, Kai ain't playing.
Buckle up, chat. It's about to be a long night for some people. Buckle up. Buckle up. Let's go to these streams. DDG, I know you're panicking right now. You're watching this. Your aura has fumbled. Your aura, this is right here. You're on 1 HP with the aura, gang.
1 HP is crazy.
You're on 1 HP right now, gang. 1 HP. 1 HP. Okay, we got the site. Everybody's a back door. You think the DJ really there for y'all? You think the DJ's really there for y'all? I catch y'all when y'all skipping class. What makes you think I want to you when you're getting off campus? Be for real though. Be for real, chat. Facts or nah? Facts or nah? Whole time DJ back doing y'all. We almost there. Whole time. Duke there. India don't call my phone. What my mother chat? Look. Let me show y'all something. India love. The Shay Frost. India love. Ben, don't call me. Don't call me.
Bringing the cop cars is serious work, man. Use the police intercom. Someone in chat said that's fun.
School bus? I really thought they were about to go to... You think... Let them leave the sirens on the whole time. We get there. Oh, I see the school buses. Look. Oh, well. Sirens on the whole time.
They literally didn't go far. That was like a 5-minute drive.
We here, chat.
Oh, there's the school bus. I hear people.
Come on. It's roll time.
Lock them up. Lock them up, Kai.
Back up.
Oh yeah, right?
Stop them. I told them don't come.
Right, hold on. Grand entrance.
I told them don't come.
Hold on, wait for my grand entrance. You ready? Wait for my grand entrance. Hold on, wait. Hold on. Wait for the grand entrance, chat. Wait for my grand entrance. Yeah, Casey.
Oh man. Oh my goodness. There's so many people.
What happened? I thought we was partying, guys. Everybody, get on that goddamn bus now! Out! 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 DDG! Out! What are y'all waiting for? Okay, let me start. Let me talk about how to expel. Let's expel him. Let me start expelling some people. Out! Go back to the campus right now. Go back to the campus. T-Banks, get your black ass out of here. Corey, get your black ass out of here. DDG, get your black ass out of here. Out! Why are y'all looking at me? Out! 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 Wrap it up. On the school bus now. Out!
So they're not listening.
Out! Nina, you was just laughing and smiling. Don't hand me no goddamn drink. Out! 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 Okay, you must want to go home. Book a flight. Book a flight. Book a flight. Book her a flight right there. Out! Talk about some why. You can feel that. Dignity. Out! Get out of here. Why are you trying to dab me up? Get out. Duke, get the out. Out. Get the out. Oh, shit. Ridiculous. Why are you still staring at me? Yo, I'm looking at this like, yo, him right here? Surely, I'm dead ass. I don't even know why you laughing, nigga. Out! Move! If you attend Streaming University, you know the goddamn rules. Hit the bus. Hit the bus. Make sure that bus don't leave neither until I say so. Make sure the bus don't leave until I say so. Can you let one of them know to leave? Can you let them know to let the no bus leaving? Let them know, don't let the bus leave until I say so.
Emily does not care either.
Extra Emily always smiling and shit. Let's move. Come on, CB. CB, get your black ass out. She's going. Follow me. This shit. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let me meet them by the school bus. Dumbass. Look at this. Oh, Dean being heavy, right? Come on. Look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this shit. Look at. Hit the bus. Hey, get the backside. Hit the bus. Hit the bus. Hit the bus. Hit the goddamn bus. The goddamn bus. Congratulations! You played yourself. Get on. Get on this one. Oh, people smoking too, right? Hey. Hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey. Sit down. Sit down. Watch out. Let me see that speaker. Oh, shit. See that speaker? Oh, shit. Fuck that speaker, nigga. Oh. That speaker. Hey, hey, hey. That speaker, nigga. Hey, fuck that speaker, nigga. That was peer pressure. Your man's right here? DDG. Wait, hold on. I got you. Your man's right here? Before you even went out, he done snitched on your ass, nigga. DJ been knew about it, nigga. That lazy $300, nigga, I took that and I'm about to gift myself with that, nigga. You invested it to me. Bad, be mad at them. It's me. No. We can talk about that. No. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Why you trying to duck? Oh, now I was just some of my shit. I was not tired. You just trying to duck? No, Kai, I was trying to tell him, stop the partying. Get back to campus. But you saying we look like friends. You asked for a student union. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Ain't that right? Cooking with Kaya? No. Evelyn? Wendy? I'm gonna chaperone that. Fuck it. I'm not gonna stop. Okay, sorry. Stop. No, we're not here. We're not here.
She talking about some, we're not here. We don't exist.
I can't interact. Hey, you threw this shit, right? Yes. You're the asshole who threw this shit?
Yes, because I wanted to make you proud and you've done such a great thing here.
I thought we was bros.
We are bros! We are bros!
I'll see you tomorrow.
What do you mean?
I'll see you in my office, nigga.
What?
In my office. In my office. No, you cannot. I'm sorry. Look at these dumbasses. Look at these dumbasses.
Kai is dead ass almost like a supervillain in here. Someone said expel the whole bus.
Indian Talil, is that you? Who that in the back? Who that in the back? Oh, that's actually Emily.
No, Dean, listen, professor.
Really?
Every professor's here.
Really?
Every professor.
Really?
No, yes. Every professor's here.
Hey, it's not only us. What bus DDG on? Hey, can I see your pocket? Can I get a Really? Really? I can't interact. What happened? What happened? Guys, now you the go for acting, bro. You the go for putting on everybody, bro. You solid, bro. Oh, God. Let's load it up. Hey, where's my walkie? Where's my walkie? Let's round up all these bosses. These fuck niggas getting expelled ASAP. Let's round up all these bosses. I want DDG in my office ASAP. DDG, let's round up the police cars. Let's get us out of here. I want everybody in my ASAP. All these.
Let me in, D.
All these niggas.
God, come on, let me in, my boy.
We up. Let's roll out.
Hey, where's the car at?
That's you. Roll out. Where the car at?
Hey, where's the car at?
Right there.
Is it that car?
You wanna go in the truck?
Yeah.
I go on that one. That's good.
Hey, get that cop car here.
Send the buses, yo.
Hey, Book! Hey, Book! Send the bus! Send the bus!
I want to ride out too. Which car?
Come on, G. Come on, G. We're going to this car. Excuse me. Watch out. Watch out. Back up. Back up. Back up.
Send the buses. Look at them. Look at them, CB. Look at them. Whole night messed up. Load the buses.
Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. This way. This way.
The buses. I'm disappointed, man.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed.
Hate to see it.
Load the buses. Police escort for everybody. Wait for the buses to come out. We gonna move as a unit, as a school. How we should. I'm gonna go ahead and make another website. Who wants to apply for Streaming University? I ain't never, in my 3 days of being a dean, I ain't never spoke at 12 a.m., nigga. I ain't never spoke at 12 a.m., nigga. You made the mafia wake up? You don't woke up the mafia? You don't really woke up the mafia? Really? Look at this. Look at this, CB.
Oh, no.
Look at this.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah, look. Look at this. Yes. Yes. Make sure we in front of them. I want to see their faces when they exit the bus. Mm-hmm.
I bet State Farm's having a field day watching this.
Is this way to come in right here? Okay, bad. Just let me be with where the bus is at. Can we make sure that we do buses one by one? Don't open multiple buses at one time. One by one. Hold it in. Hold it in. Welcome to Streaming University. One by one. One by one. Don't open no buses. Don't open no buses. Wait. One by one. Come on out. Yeah. Welcome back. Come on in.
Listen.
Welcome back. Go to your fucking dorm.
I told everybody.
Go. Welcome back.
Listen, hey.
See? Yo, wait. Your sister always listen, but you always act like right there. Brooklyn. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
DDG was
Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Welcome back.
Oh,
welcome back.
Shit. DDG.
Welcome back.
Oh, fuck you then.
Welcome back.
Oh, that was crazy.
Welcome back. Now you getting drunk. Fucking with your friends. Now you getting drunk. Getting expelled. Now you getting drunk. Getting expelled. Now we getting drunk. Getting expelled. Welcome back. Welcome.
Now you getting drunk. Twerking with your man. Now you getting drunk. Twerking with your man. Now you getting. Damn.
Welcome back.
What's up? I got kidnapped again.
Welcome back. Student. Fucking Professor, you need my ass. Welcome back. No, don't open that yet. Welcome back.
Real structure.
Yo.
India Love got away.
Go through the fucking front. Do not. Listen. Welcome back to Streaming University, India. Don't run. Do not run.
The fact that he caught up to her is crazy.
Go in.
Get up! Go pick them now!
I told them niggas not to go away. I told them. Look, it be Dez. Then when I'm black on Dez. Dez! In! In!
Y'all drunk. We're about to get off them buses. Wait.
Go! Go! Why do we opening the buses when I say not to? Go! 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 Agent! Go!
Sorry.
Talil, come back! Go!
We gotta go back.
Nah, if I snatch your wig off, I'll be a problem, right?
Snatch my wig off, guys?
Go!
You gotta go.
Go! Welcome back. Thanks, bro. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
What the fuck?
You was sharking? Hey, you was sharking? Welcome back. Welcome back, Lala.
Hey, Kai.
You was sharking? Welcome back, nigga. Go back.
Hey, Kai.
Go back to the dorm.
Handshake, bro. I appreciate it.
Go back to the dorm.
Hey, I'm not drunk, though. I'm not drunk.
Yeah, I know, nigga.
Nigga, I'm drunk.
Yes. Welcome back. Yes. 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 Welcome back.
Yes. I told him we shouldn't have went.
Welcome back. I'm disappointed.
I told him.
Paige, I'm disappointed. Welcome back.
Hi, Kai. I'm the bus driver.
Thank you for bringing them back. you're done.
Hey, it was his fault. It's
Welcome
not
back.
my idea.
Who the fuck is this
Listen,
man?
that's my cameraman. That's my cameraman. It wasn't my idea.
All right, welcome back. What happened? Welcome back. Hood babies, welcome back. What you mean? Welcome back.
Hood babies.
Welcome back.
That's just fat. Girl, you're flattering me. You don't play sports, you know?
Nah, Dad's just a left, bro.
Wait.
Welcome back.
Can I get a picture?
Welcome back. Is that everybody?
Yep.
Get this guy out of here. Welcome back. Go. Hello. Hello.
Open the door, bro.
Everybody off this motherfucking bus right motherfucking now. Hey, welcome back. Raya, happy birthday. Welcome back. Gigi twins, welcome back. Johan, welcome back. Welcome back. Nizzy, welcome back. Damn. T Banks, welcome back.
How you doing?
TK, welcome back. Gino, welcome back. Let's go. Let's go. Wendy, welcome back.
DDG invited us, okay?
Okay. Jessica,
W snitch.
Really? Welcome back. No, Kai. Danny Bands.
Whatever.
Really?
You mad at me?
Welcome back.
Are you mad at me?
Evelyn, welcome back. Arky, welcome back. Danielle, Dante, and Maury. Hi. Bye. Welcome back.
Bro, these kids, right? I tried to tell them. They gotta listen, man. We gonna wrap this up tomorrow.
Hey, who's that?
Welcome back.
Hi, we got someone's phone.
Lost and found. Got it. Welcome back.
Thank you very much. Hi.
Killer Skitty.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Get out of here. You supposed to be zoned. Go.
Bars.
Dorms. Is this everybody clear? Clear.
There was only 3 buses? Okay.
Don't fuck around with me. You understand? Do not fuck around. Tomorrow, be ready. That's all I'm saying. On the last day, tomorrow, be ready. Don't fuck around. DDG, you're done. Everybody, you're done. India, you're done. You're done.
That's the end of the video right there. I mean, it's the last day, so it's not really expulsion. If it's the last day, right? Like, just kind of speaking out loud, you know? But all right, that's the end of the stream, everybody. Yeah, let me get my mic together here. Yeah, those are really great videos, fire videos. The new AMP video was really cool, really good. Streamer University, Cenat video, really cool. Very cinematic, because it feels like I was watching a movie in some way. Even to the point when he got to the club and he turned on the Undertaker theme song as his entrance was pretty funny. And the Marquez Brownlee video with the chain of tech companies basically needing each other in order for the supply chain working properly. And then obviously you guys saw me create this incredible artwork from start to finish. It's for another single that I plan on releasing soon. I know it's going to be this year for sure. I don't know exactly when, but it's a song I finished on my own time. I started and finished on my own time. I didn't make it on stream. So there are some songs that I'd like to keep, hidden. I don't want to show everything that I have in the works. Some of the songs I have shown on stream, they will be released too as well. I have to go back and make some tweaks to them and stuff like that. But other than that, Thank you guys so much for joining us. I will see you guys tomorrow with another live stream. We're probably going to do more reactions too, probably a continuation of the Cenat live situation. I'm going to start doing more reactions to those guys too. I kind of started with agents and AMP and stuff like that. Well, I don't think I reacted. Oh yeah, I did react to agents live before, but I'm going to start reacting to like my favorites is like Agent Kai and AMP all together. So Duke Dennis as well, he also uploaded too, so I'm probably going to react to his tomorrow as well. But thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you to the YouTube people who are watching here. Thank you to Twitch people who are watching. I think I kind of figured out this whole restream thing to stream on both platforms at the same time. The first 2 streams or 3 streams were kind of rough in terms of the intro, but all was good. I'm not gonna lie, before I started stream today, I was still trying to figure out things, but it worked out. So I appreciate it nonetheless for tuning in. If you guys are Twitch streamer, or if you guys are Twitch viewers, the video will be up. I have VODs on, so it's gonna be up. So you can go back and rewatch it. For the YouTubers that are watching this, obviously this will stay up. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, another live stream. Y'all have a great night. Peace out, stay positive, stay innovative, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.